What is up, everybody? Welcome back to an episode of Pokemon Go, and Shiny Pansear is coming. But wait, I skipped ahead a little bit. Shiny Pansear worldwide debut. It's not just Go Fest Berlin. But in the news, which we've gotten a lot of in the past couple days, Shiny Starly making his Pokemon Go debut. In the rankings of like all the different community days, it's mid. Like, it's solid mid, you know. It's gonna be getting Gust. Now, previously, Shadow Staraptor was number 4 in terms of flying type attackers overall, like for rating, and Staraptor regular was number 10 with Gust. Regular Staraptor moves up to 9 in terms of flying type attackers. Other than that, not much else. Thankfully, we won't be getting a Staravia takeover. The bonus for group play, instead of extra Staravia appearing around the lure, is 4 times catch XP instead of 3 times catch XP, which is dope. We're going to get into all that. That's a huge chunk of news. We'll get into that. Go Fest Berlin, Global Challenge and Unlock. Now, spicy. Now, Berlin's happening in literally tomorrow. So, from Friday, July 1st until Sunday, July 3rd. Go Fest, Ultra Unlock, some kind of bonus. Special blah, blah, blah. Work together to unlock 2 times Stardust for defeating Team Go Rockets for the remainder of the Global Challenge period. Which might only be like a few hours, depending on how many people actually battle Go Rocket. Ultra Unlock Anniversary event, which is the really cool one, and the Battle Weekend, which we still don't know about. Collection Challenge. So there will be a collection challenge, which is interesting. So selection of Pokemon appearing during Pokemon Go Fest Berlin. Now this includes 4 different habitats in Berlin, which there is the Electric Garden, which includes Hisuian Voltorb, Combi, Fungus, Helioptile, and more. Fungus is making its shiny debut. It's a beautiful shiny. Windy Coast, which is Feebas, Clamperl, Panpour, Woobat, and more. In America, we already have Panpour. Living Meadow, which is Galarian, Ponyta, Scyther, Yanma, Pansage, and more. And in Molten Rocks, which is Cranidos Pansear, making its shiny debut in Pokemon Go Berlin, Roggenrola, Darumaka, and more. Now, for this global challenge, it's probably going to be something separate, like a 5th one, which might have like one from each section. So like maybe Combi, Clamburl, Scyther, and Roggenrola. Let's say it's that. It's kind of boring, but you know, it is what it is. The collection challenge and all this is more for the people in Berlin, and the global challenge is just kind of a little extra spice, you know. Now, let's get into this right here, so when we did the Ultra Unlock for the Fossil event, and they first announced the Fossil event, right? There was an unknown F just kind of shadowed out in the corner, but the big, the stars were Amora and Tyrunt making their Pokemon Go debut, and Shiny Unknown F made its debut as part of the Ultra Unlock. And look at what is silhouetted right there. It is Pansear, which is making his Go Fest debut as a shiny. But as part of the Ultra Unlock, it's silhouetted there, which means if we do the Ultra Unlock, and it's the same as the Shiny Unknown F from the Adventure Week, we're going to be getting Shiny Pansear globally. So let's all do our part. If you never battle the Go Rockets, which I'm not going to lie, I don't really battle them unless I have to. Let's all chip in a little bit so we can all get a little spicy, shiny, Pansear, which is normally region locked to a different region, at least for me and for 2/3 of the world. that is not from the region where Pansear spawns normally. But since we're on this page, let's go ahead and get into this. Charmeleon looking very happy, getting some love. Charizard getting some love here. We're getting, for the first time ever, Party Hat, Charmeleon, and Charizard as part of this event. Let's go ahead. Now, Party Hat Charmander has already been in the game. Let's go ahead and actually find mine. But in the meantime, a little spice coming to the TCG side of the channel, as we have a Japanese booster box of the Pokemon Go TCG set. I also have pre-ordered an Elite Trainer box of the English set. I don't know when that's actually coming, but it does release tomorrow, July 1st, to be bought in stores. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find any. Let's shiny check this Pikachu because I still haven't gotten this. But yeah, very cool. Spinarak, not a shiny. Alright. If we go into costume and then number mode, here we go. In 2020, we got Charmander as part of some event, and then it returned in 2022. Party Hat Charmander. It's been around for a couple of years, but now for the first time ever, it can be evolved, which is very cool. It was able to be shiny in the past, so if you have a shiny Charmander, you can actually evolve that now into a nice shiny Charizard with a party hat. Pretty dope. Time to celebrate like it's 2016, baby, with special focus on the number 6 Pokemon, Charizard, which needs no extra love because it's Charizard. But, very cool, very cool. Tickets are still available for Pokemon Go Fest Berlin, Seattle, and Sapporo. If you want to, take the red eye to Germany right now, it's happening right now. Tickets still on sale. Go Anniversary event, which is very cool. This is the event that they're talking about. It starts on July 6th, which is, nice, sticking with that 6 theme. Ends on July 12th, so it's literally, what is that, 6 days, 7 days? If that was a 6-day event for 6 themes, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Party Hat Charizard, Party Hat Charmeleon, and Cake Costume Pikachu. Why are we putting a cake on Pikachu's head? Wild encounters are kind of boring so far. When we get the shiny Pansear as part of the Ultra Unlock, this gets a lot better. And again, the Ultra Unlock last time had the special research weekday, which is really cool. One of the best events ever. Adventure Week became 10 times better with just that one little spiciness drop. So shiny Pansear, maybe with boosted odds, like the perma boost, like how Chansey has a perma boost, or like Onyx or Siphon. So like not guaranteed, or not like crazy, like like Community Day, but slightly better. That would be very cool. And then Machop, Ladybug, Ralts, Baniri as other shinies. All admittedly pretty good shinies. And Venipede, Chespin, Fennekin, and Froakie. Bunnelby, Litleo. I finally got my Litleo shiny, which is pretty dope. Bunnelby shiny would be nice. And then Pick. If you're lucky, Gabite, Clauncher, and Helioptile will be spawning as well. Just meh. 3-star raids: Venusaur, Party Hat Charizard, and Blastoise, Tyranitar, and Metagross. Ooh. So I have a Hundo Shadow Metagross, right? So if I do a bunch of Metagross raids, Metagross being a 3-stage evolution is actually going to be guaranteed 2 XL candies because it's the 1 evolved, 2 evolved, so it's guaranteed 2. Mega evolve my Steelix because it's a Mega 2, Mega level 2 Pokemon. So that increases chances of getting XL candies as well. So I'm looking at maybe guaranteed 2, maybe even more with Mega Steelix. Might be doing some Metagross raids, not gonna lie. 5-star raids will be Zapdos, my Team Bird represent. Mega Charizard X and Mega Charizard Y in Mega Raids. Field Research is literally every starter ever that's currently in the game. New avatar items. Very fancy, very fancy. Why am I wearing a cake on my head? You know, and then stickers. Let's go. Battle Weekend, which will also be getting its own Ultra Unlock. And I've been searching this image, and I don't see any shadows anywhere. But if you are more keen-eyed than I, maybe you can find one. I don't think I ever actually caught my Shadow Latias. So if you want to try and get your Latias before this, you know, do that now. But if you want to double up on Shadow Latios, which, you know, Latios is my favorite Pokemon, legendary Pokemon, you know, I might need to do that. Event bonuses, Rockets every 3 hours, 20 Go Battle League sets each day, 4 times Stardust from Go Battle League rewards, which is actually really good. Use a charge TM to help Shadow Pokemon forget frustration. That is huge. That only comes around once every, like, comes around like 4 or 5 times a year max. So save Shadow Latios. Giovanni had Latias and he's like, yo, I need your brother. So nice Shadow Latios. Also, the interesting thing is that there's going to be another shakeup in the Go Rockets and the Go Rocket Leaders. Go Rocket Leaders are the only Go Rocket members that have shiny eligible Pokemon, so possibly new Shadow Shinies incoming, or it could just be a rotation. Sometimes that happens too. And new to the Shadow fam are Geodude, Shinx, and Purloin. Shinx is kind of interesting, kind of spicy. It did get a community day, so that means that Shadow Psychic Fangs, Luxray, could be a thing. Geodude in the day was a really, or Golem rather, was a really top tier rocket, or like legendary bird counter. So I like the throwback, essentially, because like the first time Ultras came around, all you saw was just golems everywhere, and like the one person that had Tyranitar, but mainly just golems and Rhydons everywhere. So that's kind of a neat little like Easter egg almost, and special research as well, which is how you're going to get the Super Rocket Radar to get the Shadow Latios. But there's also an Ultra Unlock. What's it going to be? We don't know. So, July content update. Okay, we already kind of touched on it. There's GoFest Berlin happening literally tomorrow. GoFest Seattle at the end of July, which is dope. July Community Day being Starly mid. We just touched on the Go Anniversary event, and there's going to be another question mark event. Now, the data miners, now, this being said, huge, just like an asterisk, okay? Asterisks everywhere. Data miners have taken some codes from the data. Galarian Zapdos, Galarian Moltres, and Galarian Articuno have been found in the data, along with other, there's been other things, like they found Obstagoon's signature move, which is why people thought Obstagoon was going to be July's Community Day. So take it with a grain of salt, but we have seen the Galarian birds in the data. Question mark. Pokemon making their debuts and new adventures. Okay, that sounds like we're getting either Alola, or we're getting Galar, or we're getting Hisui. Okay, those are the 3 like new things. We just had a season of Alola. We're getting Ultra Beast. Maybe this is some more Ultra Beast stuff. Remember, each Ultra Pheromosa, Buzzwole, and Xurkitree are all making their debuts at their different Go Fests. So question mark. Who's it going to be? But some big hype there. Very nice. Meanwhile, the Kento birds are returning. Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres, as well as Dialga. Now, Dialga, being the Pokemon of time, is happening during that question mark event, which means that we could be getting some Hisui Pokemon. We could be getting future Pokemon, so Ultra Beasts. But more than likely, maybe a Hisuian event. If it was Palkia, it might be more likely for Galar. But very interesting. The Pokemon that controls time is coming. Mega Raids, X, Y, Pidgeot, Gengar, Raid Hours, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Dialga. So each one is getting a Raid Hour, which is nice. No one's getting the Shaft. Speaking of getting the Shaft, we get Lickitung as our research breakthrough. Why? Do y'all remember when we used to get legendary Pokemon in these? Spotlight Hours are actually kind of fire though. Ladybug, Machop, Staryu, fantastic shiny. It's shiny that I do not have, and Meditite, Machop, Machamp, one of the best fighting types in Pokemon Go. It does nest. It frequently gets featured in events, so it's pretty easy to get your hands on one. You should get your hands on one. Meditite will be getting a Mega at some point. It's also just a beast in Great League. And, Ladybug's Ladybug. Ladybug's chill. And that is everything for July updates that we know of. We're getting shiny Pansear, guys. Like, let's go. Like, that's dope. Pokedex for everyone. Shiny possibility. Really cool. Literally takes like a subpar event and makes it at least exciting for the first day, right? So let's go. I'm excited. And next up on the channel, maybe later today, maybe not, is going to be Go Fest. All right, Pokemon Go Japanese booster box. My first ever Japanese card box opening on the channel. I'm very excited about that. But if you did like this episode, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. If you're enjoying the series, please subscribe. And as always, God bless. And see you for another episode of Pokemon Go.